All right, what is up, guys? How's it going? Today I wanted to talk about what kind of summons could be in Kingdom Hearts 4. I was thinking about it for the last few days, and I was trying to piece together what would be. Well, I wasn't even trying to think about like what might be in there, but I was thinking about just some personal favorites of mine. Well, not favorites. If it can't be my favorite, it never happened. But like some personal favorite ideals of mine is what I mean. I don't know. I think it'd just be kind of cool to see these kind of summons. Obviously, some of them are not gonna make it in. Probably none of them. This whole list that I made, none of them will probably make it in. We might not even be able to use summons in 4. But I just like to, I don't know, make theories and ideals. And if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear them. And let me know what you think about my ideals. And yeah, we could share and do all that stuff in the comments. But let me go ahead and get started. First one is Winnie the Pooh. I think maybe he could become a summon because I don't feel like we're gonna have his world. I feel like maybe he could be a summon, and like the ideal that I had for him was, I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. Like what if like to summon him, Sora could have like his book, on him, and like he could like pull it out and open it up, and like it'll make Pooh come out of the book and toss honey pots all over the field, and Sora could go. He can go to each one of them and like pull out money items or either drop items that the current opponents drop. That could be something. He could be like not really an attacker, more like help you with collecting stuff when it comes to like drop items, and if you need money, you can use him to get some of that. Another idea that I had with Winnie the Pooh is, what if like he leaves honey pots all over the place, but this time they explode with honey, and it could either damage the opponents or either slow them down with sticky honey, kind of stagger them. That could be, I don't know, I think that'd be kind of useful, What else did I have on Winnie? What if, instead of all that, what if Tigger could come out, and he could either both Sora and Tigger, or just Tigger by himself, like could bounce around the field, knocking enemies left and right and stuff. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. And you could like control Tigger or whatever, what direction you want to go. I don't know, but that's pretty much all the ideas I have for Winnie the Pooh. Next on my list is the Mighty Ducks. That'd be kind of cool to see. Like I was thinking maybe the Mighty Ducks can come in behind Sora playing hockey, and Sora joins them, and you can play hockey, ice hockey with the enemies. Knock enemies around and stuff. Or just going up to them and hit them with with the hockey stick. I don't know. And then like it's the whole team, and they're everywhere. Just knocking enemies left and right. That'd be kind of cool to see. Was there anything else that I had? No, that was pretty much it for Mighty Ducks. That's the only idea I could have. Only, what am I trying to say? The only idea I can think of is what I'm saying. For a summon for them, what they could do for a summon, or as a summon. I can't speak today. Ugh. What's next? Okay. I was having a real hard. I want it to be in there because I don't think we'll have a world off of this character, but I kind of want her to be someone in Kingdom Hearts because I think it'd be pretty cool, and a lot of people are asking for it too. And that is Pocahontas. The only ideal that I have for her is she could have the animals help Sora fight opponents by staggering them. And the way they stagger is the animals will like run and jump up on the opponents, the Heartless or whatever. And basically the Heartless, let's just say Heartless, the Heartless are trying to, get the animals off, their stagger, and like Sora can get like a free hit on them. I guess that's the only kind of idea I could have with Pocahontas. I can't really think of anything else. If you guys want Pocahontas in Kingdom Hearts 4, but you want her as a summon, what ideals do you guys have? Because that's about it. That's the only thing I can think of when it comes to Pocahontas. Next, oh man, and this is just me being a dog lover. 101 Dalmatians. I thought it would be super cute and super cool if like a bunch of dogs just ran onto the field and just attacked the target that Sora is fighting. That, I don't know. I think that'll be kind of cool. Just a whole bunch of dogs just run past Sora, and they attack whoever he's targeted to. I don't know what the finisher might be, but I don't know. I just kind of want a bunch of dogs on screen. I just think it'd be cute. What else? What kind of idea did I have? Or they could like spread out. A bunch of dogs come on screen and they spread out across the battlefield and just attack different opponents to handle crowd control. That could be like a cool idea or so, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Next, Hercules. Actually, I mean, like I said in my last video, I don't really want a world of Hercules, but a summon. Well, I don't mind a summon, sure. Instead of Hercules, maybe we can get Pegasus. The horse with the wings. Maybe we can get him. Basically, the idea that I had for him was maybe Pegasus could fly down to Sora, and Sora could get on top of him and fight. Like with the limit attack with Buzz and Woody's rocket in Kingdom Hearts 3. You could fight like that, or you could just do the same thing like in Kingdom Hearts 2 Reaction Command, where you get like full control of Pegasus and you fight like that. I mean, that's the only way I can see how Pegasus could like be like a summon. I just think that'd be kind of cool. I think it'd be cooler than just Hercules just showing up. Mulan is next. For the ideal I have for her, which I think is a little overpowered. The ideal I had for Mulan was maybe she could show up with Mushu, but like Mulan could like ride her horse. She could ride her horse around the field, attacking opponents, while Mushu could be on Sora's head again. But this time, Sora can quickly spin around while Mushu uses a fire, making like a fire spin. So it's like Mushu could like use a flamethrower, but like Sora will quickly turn around and it'll be like like a fire spin that can like attack surrounding enemies. I don't know. I just kind of thought it'd be like a cool idea. And then while you're doing that, Mulan is over there like attacking enemies on her horse and stuff. I just think it'd be kind of cool. The only ideal I had for Mulan to be like a summon. I don't know. Next, Tarzan. Tarzan could like. I was thinking maybe he could swing from vines. Like, of course, the vines are like connected to nothing. I mean, you won't be able to see what the vines are connected to. They're just kind of hanging out. And like Tarzan could like come in swinging from vines and stuff. Sora could join him, not on the same vine, but like they can be separate, and they're just going around the field, kicking the enemies while swinging on the vines and stuff. And for their finisher, I was thinking maybe Tarzan and Sora could like use their spear and keyblade to like downward thrust on an opponent so hard that it knocks back the surrounding enemies. Kind of like a stab to the head on top of just one opponent, and like the surrounding enemies around them would like get knocked back. I don't know, maybe a little bit too overpowered, but I don't know. I mean, they could do it. It'd be kind of cool. Let's see. What's next on here? Monster Inc. I was thinking like Mike and Sada could like. I was thinking maybe they could like. They could use. They could have like doors appear and reappear around the battlefield, and when they appear, they would like open the door and basically they would throw something down, either to attack the opponents or give items to Sora. That's about it. That's the only idea I really had for them. Next, now we never seen something like this. I was thinking maybe Spirit Away. Now hang on, let me explain. Spirit Away, hang on. Spirit Away, but it's just Haku in his dragon form. And basically Haku could be, he could be in his dragon form and he can fly around using magics on your command, just to help fight off a crowd of enemies. And that's basically it, just a dragon just flying in the air, and like he can use magic on the enemies down below. You got the option to use whatever magic that he could do on the enemies. I don't know, and that's basically it. I don't think they'll do something like that because we never had anything other than Disney characters to be a summon. So I don't know. It's just an idea that I had to see something different. I just thought it'd be cool. And when I say Disney character, that means like cartoony style. Even Jack Sparrow never. Jack Sparrow is next on here. Even he never really made it as a summon, but I was thinking maybe he could this time around. But like, oh man. This idea that I have for Jack Sparrow. Let's say he's a summon, right? And basically what he would do was when you picked him, the field or whatever, the surrounding area that Sora's in, not the whole thing, not like the whole map, but like just like a good chunk of the surrounding area that the enemies are in, would just fill up with water. Not all the way to the top, just enough at Sora's feet. It'll just be like stepping in a little small pond that's on the street or something. And basically Jack could and it'd be on your command, Jack could come out of the water with his a mini version of the Black Pearl. He could be on that ship and he can come out of the water, knocking the enemies up into the air, and he can go back down into the water, knocking the enemy, down into the water and pop back up. That might be a little overpowered, but I was just thinking, that would be pretty cool to see. And it's like a mini version of the Black Pearl, not the whole thing, not the whole entire ship, just like a little small mini version. It doesn't really do too much damage. I just kind of want to see it in action. I just said this idea because I just wanted to see it in action. I don't know. I just think it'd be kind of cool. It looked like the idea that I got for this, it looked like it would happen. Judging by how in Kingdom Hearts 3, Sora had the ship that he could that he can get on with the what was it called? Attraction. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool to see. It wouldn't be too far-fetched, I guess. Next on here, Brother Bear. No, I couldn't really think of an ideal. I did, but it's not really all that special. Basically, I haven't seen Brother Bear in a while. What was the main character name? The guy who turned into a bear, what was his name? Can I? Basically, I was thinking maybe he could he can come up to Sora and help him attack opponents in the same style as the limit in Kingdom Hearts 2 with the Beast, or similar limit in Kingdom Hearts 2, where they both attack opponents really rapidly, and then at the end they do some big roar or something to knock back enemies. I think that'd be kind of cool, I guess. Can't really think of any ideas. I want to see it happen, but I couldn't think of an ideal for his summon to work. What's next? Robin Hood. I don't think we're gonna get a Robin Hood world. I just don't think it'll happen because that seemed like something that would have been in a long time ago, and they haven't done it yet. I mean, a lot of worlds haven't been in there and been in Kingdom Hearts that feel like it should have happened a while ago, but I don't know. I just don't think we're gonna get a Robin Hood world. I mean, if we do, I'd be surprised and happy, but I don't think it'll happen. But instead of a world, maybe we can get like a summon, maybe. And I still couldn't think of any idea for Robin Hood to do. The only thing that I could think of was that Robin Hood could like simply just show up to help Sora fight the opponents, much like Peter Pan in Kingdom Hearts 2 did. Like when Sora attacks, Robin Hood attacks only on one opponent. That's the only thing I could think of. I can't really think of too much else. I mean, I love Robin Hood, don't get me wrong, but I just don't see how it would work any other way. What's next on here? I mean, I got left a few more. Lightning McQueen again. Lightning McQueen, only idea I had for him was basically he could like drive around Sora. He could show up, he would drive around Sora. And he could either turn Sora into a car, or Sora could get on top of him, and basically they could like, you know, you can take command and you can control it, but basically you guys can like run over Heartless, you know, spin around, crash into him, just knock Heartless around and stuff. That's basically it for a summon. I couldn't think of too much else with him. Next one, I'm pretty excited to see this one if it makes it in. I think it'd be pretty cool. I think a lot of people forgot about this. The movie wasn't really all that good, but I think as a summon character, this could be awesome, and it'd be cute too. What about Bolt? Bolt the dog from the movie Bolt. In the movie, the dog is just a normal dog, but that world, in the movie world, that dog, he is part of a movie. He's like the star of a movie, and basically in that movie he has like superpowers and stuff. So what if that version of Bolt could like show up with Sora, and basically Bolt could show up and stand beside Sora as he used his powers to attack the opponents and take control. You can take control of Bolt for like a moment, like what you did with Chicken Little and Kingdom Hearts 2, and you can like use his powers on your own command. If not, Bolt can like run around and do his own thing, just knocking Heartless out of the way and doing all kinds of stuff. That'd be kind of cool. I just want a dog for a summon so bad. I don't care what it is. I just want a dog for a summon. I want a dog. What's next? Oh, the movie Up. Carl. Yeah, that's his name. That old man. I was thinking, now I thought I was pretty proud of myself. I thought this was a cool idea. I thought it was a good idea like that too. What if they had from the movie Up, that old man, the main character, his name is Carl. And what if Carl's house could float above the opponents? Like Sora would summon Carl, he'll summon Carl, and like his house would like come by and float around the battlefield, and basically it'll try and stay above a bunch of Heartless or enemies. It'll try to stay above a bunch of them, and basically you got the command to have the house like fall down and like slam right on top of the Heartless. Also, while the house is floating around, Carl could like open his door and drop like heavy objects down onto the enemies. Or he could like give Sora like he can like toss Sora some items and stuff. That'll be kind of cool, I guess. I think that might be a good idea for it. Like, I mean, it seems like a simple summon, not too crazy, not too much. I don't know. What do you guys think? And lastly, for Disney characters, this movie was not really well received. I don't think a lot of people like this movie. Personally, me, I've never even seen a movie myself. I've never even seen a movie myself. But I was thinking about the movie Brave. Now, I know that it's about Vikings and stuff, and the main character, like, I think she's a princess. And she got, like, a bow and arrow. What if she could, like, just simple help Sora out by taking out enemies just by using her bow, and you can like control her automatically or manually. I don't know. I don't really, like I said, I've never really seen the movie. I don't know how good she is with the bow, but I just kind of figured that like at the end of the movie she's got to be somewhat good with it. Kind of like how Mulan wasn't like a really good fighter until like later on when she advanced and became a great fighter, and now she's kind of she's a pretty good party member. Maybe she could be the same way in a summon and like use the bow to like take out opponents from a distance, and maybe you can control her, I guess. I don't know. I'm just throwing some ideas out there. Just throwing some ideas at the wall, see what stick. But that's pretty much it for Disney characters. Now, I wanted to talk about some Square Enix characters. What if in this game you'd be able to summon like Riku and stuff like that? And I had a couple of ideas for what, like, how that could go. So, like, what if you could summon Riku, but let's see, you can summon Riku, but Riku doesn't come along. He brings Kari along with him, and basically it's a party swap until the gauge is filled. I don't know if Sora's gonna be by himself or you're gonna have Donald and Goofy, but I was thinking if you summon Riku, it'll be basically a party swap with just Riku, Sora, and Kari, and you guys will just fight Heartless together until the gauge runs out, and then when the gauge runs out, you can do a finisher of some sort. I don't know how they can do a finisher together. I mean, there's a bunch of ways they can fight together. I'm just saying, like, maybe they could do something kind of cool at the end. What's next? Roxas, I was thinking maybe he could show up beside Sora. And Sora Keyblade, whatever Keyblade you have, would most likely turn into the Oath Keeper, and Roxas would use Oblivion. And you guys just, you fight in a similar way. You fight in a similar way that Roxas did with Riku and Days. And at the end, the finisher could be... Finisher could be like when Sora and Roxas, they stand side by side and they send out light pillars at the opponents for a finisher. I don't know, they could do something like that. Next, I was thinking about Vin. Sora could summon Vin and they could share like a blade together. Similar to Sora and Riku's Limit in Kingdom Hearts 2. And the finisher could be where they make like a huge tornado to trap the opponents inside. Because like Vin combat focus is on speed, and Sora's already fast. So maybe they could, I don't know. They could fight together and then they could make a tornado. I don't know. What do you guys think? What kind of ideas you guys got? Last, maybe you could summon Mickey. That'd be kind of cool. And basically, you summon Mickey, where you can fight together, and you can also play as him. And for the finisher, you could shoot out orbs of light, or you could like share a blade that turns into a long blade of a beam of light or something like that, and you could spin around and damage all the surrounding foes. That's yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's just kind of my ideas on what kind of summons that I think would be kind of cool to see in Kingdom Hearts 4. But if you got an idea, let me know in the comment. Subscribe, like, whatever. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you next time.